guys, we should be back now, I believe. We're back. Just had to change a few things. So I think we're good. Alright guys, welcome to DCS World. I thought I'd do just a quick intro flight with the F-18 here. I'll probably be doing a few more streams on DCS over the coming weeks, coming months, in between school and other games, obviously. So thought I have a bit of time now in between my assignments to do something real quick. Just thought I'd quickly get into it since I had the game open. So, anyways, we are here in the FA-18C Hornet, one of the older versions of the Hornet that has previously been used. Oh, right, I do need to put my mic in front of me because this will get loud, this aircraft. Now we have touched on in this on my channel on the Super Hornet now some key features of the C Hornet. We have round intakes other than the square intakes on the Super Hornet, and the leading edge of the wings are a little different, and we have smaller wings than the Super Hornet. So otherwise, all intents and purposes, the C Hornet and the Super Hornet are very similar in the cockpit. So it's a very easy, quick little aircraft to fly. So anyways, we're going to go for a quick flight around, show you initial and pitch and a brake landing onto the airfield, and we'll go from there. So it's not really a tutorial as such, but I will run through the startup procedures. DCS also has, I hope it doesn't freeze on us. There we go. So it doesn't have VR and track IR support, so awesome. Alright, so we'll go ahead and shut the canopy. So that's the canopy there. You can actually use the mouse if you wish, but that's okay. We'll just not worry about that. Turn the mirrors on. So yes, there is mirrors. Don't think you can see your body. I don't think. Oh good. No, anyways, we're good to get going. Right, so battery on. Yeah, we're just going to do one.
Engine fire left.
One of the fires.
Engine fire
we won't do
left.
both the other one because they are pretty long.
Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Cool. Alright, so normally you do the other one. So you do the B test as well, but nah, we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so position lights on, formation lights on, and bright eyes on. We'll leave the console and lights off for now. So wait for the green light to come on, good, and we'll crank the right engine. Come down here and we'll make sure that our right RPM gets up to about 15. Boom, kick in the engine, and that's just bringing the throttles forward from off to idle, and it should kick up and in a minute. And there it goes. Now when that flicks off, the engine crank will go to the left. There we go. Same again, we'll watch the engine. So in the Super Hornet, this is all digital.
Roll left, roll left.
And kick it up.
Flight
That's
control.
somewhat analog
Flight
in the C
control.
Hornet. Right. I'll touch that on. Done. Turn our left and right DDI on and our bottom one, and turn that off. Flaps up. Press the flight controls reset button. Flaps back down. It's a medium. So now we have our FCS A and B to restart. Down here is your FCS bit. Turn that on. Boom. test again. Done. And now it's in test. Swap that over to there. Go to checklist. Alright. Now it's going through its little test as we just did. While that's doing that, we can go ahead and reset our backup instruments. So we'll set that for 3,000. Done. Set the trim. So what you're looking for is stab 12. Okay. Now we're empty, so we don't have to add any more trim to that at all. So we go IFF. We'll turn the IFF on so other friendly units can tell us apart. TACAN is 99 at this airfield that we're at today. Oops, 99. Enter. My bad. As you can see, just down here, there's a little TACAN symbol just there. So we're good. Turn the TACAN on the HUD. Turn the HUD on. And there's our TACAN 2.4 nautical miles away from where we are. ILS can stay turned off and the data link can stay turned off and beacon doesn't work. Right. Go ahead and turn the radar onto standby and our alignment onto ground. So GND to ground. And then we'll have a couple of timers start up down here. All good. Once these timers are sorted, we're pretty much ready to get going. Go ahead and turn some console lights on, instrument panel lights on, and leave the rest off, just so it's a little bit more brighter for you. Alright, so our timer is start there, the call time. So when it goes down in a minute's time, we'll be ready to get going. We need to set the barrow for this airfield. We're always got to be about 190 above. So I've been on this multiplayer server for some time, so it's 308. So that's about 160. So 190 I think is a little bit higher. One more. There we go. So that's how high the aircraft is from sea level. Alright, so we've hit the call time now, so we go ahead and chuck that into nav. We can leave the radar off, we're not doing anything today with the radar. And we are good, so we'll turn the taxi lights on, turn the carrier hook bypass to field, turn our O-box, which is our fuel, on. I think we're pretty much good. Cool. Alright, we'll turn on the radio. 25100. I do use SRS for DCS in this. This is very similar to VATSIM. So I have just turned the radio on to the frequency that this server uses, so people can hear me if they hear me. So I don't know if you can hear that, but you probably won't. It's not recorded in the stream, but that's okay. You will eventually hear it when I decide to put it on. Right, so having a look at cautions, there's no cautions popping up, so controls, having a look at the back. Oh, you could hear that. Wow. Alright, so we just check our controls, left and right, up and down, left and right, we're good. Cool, controls done. Wings, we're in fold, or we're in spread, and they are spread and locked in. Trim, we have set the trim to 12. Flaps are half. Hook is definitely up. There's the lever, and our ground crew would have told us that the hook was up. So we just have a look. There's the hook, and it's up. Bit loud out the back there. Warning lights are all on, and we press the nose wheel steering to NWS, as you can see there on the screen. And we also have nose wheel steering high. Seat is armed when we leave the canopy. Alright, we're good to go. So I'll just go ahead and find out if there's anyone on server. There is not, but for the sake of this, for practice, I'm just going to do a radio command out to runway 09. Element of airspace, Gremlin 1-1, single ship Hornet, taxiing out to runway 09, holding short at Alpha. Alright. Brakes off. And let's taxi it. Turn the left EDI to HUD. We leave the other one on FCS. If any little X's show up in that FCS page, then we'll know something's wrong. Alright, well, we'll do a sharp turn around here. Arm the seat for ejection purposes. If anything happens now, we can eject ourselves. And we get shot up quite far enough in the air for the parachute to actually deploy and stop us from dying. Might come down with a broken leg or something, but it was. Alright, try your best to follow the center line on the way out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take off, we're going to fly runway heading, travel up to about 3,000 feet, and then we're going to turn left to 350 and head out to the ocean and World Islands that are here in Dubai, and then we're going to do our initial on pitch, which is what I've been learning on this server through the combat group that I fly with. But this is just a stream to show you what DCS is and to show you the aircraft that I love flying. I do have many other aircraft that I fly, and I'll be getting into them in the near future, but the F-18 is one of my big aircraft that I love flying on DCS World and other simulators, just for a hobby basically. Right, so we're here holding short. We'll just go through one little check. We've done pretty much most of the checks, just making sure that the aircrafts are good, make sure there's no one behind us, and good. Elemental airspace, Gremlin 1-1 at holding point Alpha for Romeo 09, taxiing or lining up and waiting. Alright, so we'll just let everyone know that if there's anyone on server that we are heading out, they should all be on the same channel as us, so... Now these runways are a little different, so if you have a look down the strip, you can see an extra couple of lines either side. That's where the other aircraft will line up if you're doing dual takeoffs or formation takeoffs, which is what other people. But we're by ourselves, so we'll just down the center line and we'll be good. So if I was with somebody else, I'd be on that solid line over there, and someone will be there, and then someone will be in the middle here. Alrighty. Element of airspace. Gremlin 1-1 single ship Hornet on runway 09 ready for takeoff. Taking off to altitude 3000 on runway heading. Right, so we're ready to take off. We're going to throttle up to 80 RPM, and then we'll do our controls check really quick, and then we'll throttle up to military power and take off. So here we go. So up to 80, brakes, 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 flight controls check, jet 1 ready. You normally have another one and you would check to make sure that they're all good, and they'll check to see if you're all good. Alright, brakes, 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 check, 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 full throttle, and let go brakes. Alright, so when we get to about 120, 130, 140, there we go. I'll just take off. There we go. We are up, flaps up. Alright, so we'll throttle up to 350, just pull back now. Alright, auto throttle is on 350 though. Somewhat 350. Alrighty, so we've got the TAC hand turned on, and I want to turn the course on just in case for when we come back. So let's just turn the course knob and then 090 in there and enter, and as you can see we're following the course as we can, and then the HUD we've also got it as well. So that's for when we come back to land, it's all ready to go. The higher we go, the slower we get, so we just got to put a bit more throttle in so we can stay at 350. Alright, we're at 3000, we'll turn left to 350, and we'll level off at about 6000. Really, you can level off whenever you want, we're just outside the, we're outside the airfield now. And my track IR is getting stuck on something back there, always something wrong with the stream. Alright, 330, I've overshot that, but we're not trying to be precise here. Just Dubai. Most of the airfields here in DCS are somewhat modded to the real thing. Al Minab is where we just took off, which is the US Air Force Base, so that is stationed over in Dubai. Alright, so we're at 6,000 feet now. So we can go ahead and turn autopilot on, or we can just sit here and do it ourselves. So I'm not going to worry about autopilot today, we don't really need it. F-18 can pretty much handle everything by itself, so it's pretty good. Alright, let's have a look. So I've actually got a mod to make that aircraft sound like that. It's really nice. So yeah, by all means, if you ever get the F-18, look up F-18 mods and get the sound for it. Really good. Alright, so over there is Wild Islands. So we'll spin around behind the airfield just here, and we'll head over to Wild Islands. So we'll do a 30-degree bank, and we'll hold it right there. We'll head around this Dubai International Airfield and head out to Wild Islands and come in for initial and pitch into the airfield, Al Minab. Initial and pitch also has the same, it's pretty much the same thing as a brake. So initial and pitch, you come in from an initial point into the airfield, so all aircraft enter from the same area, and then you go and do your overhead brake, which we'll be doing as well. Hopefully I don't butcher it. So you can do this on any of your own servers or single player or whatever. It's just following the same route all the time. So you pretty much got like World Islands just out in front of us here. As you can see, it looks like a world with a whole bunch of islands in it. And yeah, I'd say this is what they used when they were building those palm trees. So this is all the leftover stand. So we're moving up. So this is the left initial. There's also a right initial that I was practicing earlier, which we'll get on there and show you how to do that as well. It's the same thing, just opposite. Alright, so we're almost to our initial, so I'm going to go ahead and pull back on the throttle, get us down to 350. and take us down to 5,000, which is Angel's 5,000. Angel's in military terms means altitude, by the way. And again, we'll do a command, a call to the airfield and just let everyone know that we're coming in. Almaneb airspace, single ship F-18, Hornet Gremlin 11 at initial points, 17 nautical miles northwest of Almaneb, Angel 5,000.
Altitude.
So we've called in, we're at World Islands. We're going to turn to 140. Oh, so it's going to shut down in 20 minutes. We might be able to get down in time. Didn't realise that. So, anyways, 140 coming in now. So what we're aiming for is the crossroads just in front of us there. So 140, 150, something like that. So we'll get down to 2,000 feet down here. Set auto throttle just so we stay at 350. So we're coming down to 2,000 and we'll hit this crossroad just up here in a minute. And that is our initial entry into the airfield's circuit. So we'll also call out for another call just saying commencing initial overhead brake. And then we'll do our overhead brake at 1,500, which is on most military airfields. You're always 1,500 above the airfield, and normally on the adjacent taxiway to the runway, which I'll show you in a minute. Almaneb airspace, single ship F-18, Gremlin 11, commencing initial overhead brake, runway 09er. Ooh, runway 1. I meant 09er. Alright, so we're allowed to come in now. If the air traffic control is on, which we do have a guy that does it every now and again, he would give us... That's normally a holding point. You just sit in a holding point until he allows you to come in, if need be. Alright, so the adjacent taxiway, as you can see it, or the parallel taxiway, mirrored image, we fly over the top of that at 1,500 at about 350 knots. So, not over the runway because you might have something taking off. 1,500 above the airfield and we'd be good. You can be over the top of it or just to the right of it, doesn't really matter. As long as you're not on the runway. Now we go down halfway down the runway. So all our jet wash goes out the thing. Gremlin 11 in the brake. Alright, so you got the little arrows there. It tells us that the runway is somewhat parallel with us. Alright, so now we've got the little E-bracket that's popped up here. So very similar to the Super Hornet or most jets. It's just our on-speed angle of attack. So we're pretty much on speed for landing. So we just got to keep that. I want to try and keep it as level as possible with the yellow ball. Green means you're too slow, red means you're too fast. Alright, so we have flaps down, 3 green. So we'll come out over this road here, and then we'll start turning for base. I'm out of airspace. Gremlin 1-1, turning base, 3 green. So I just said that I'm turning base 3 green. So I've got my legs, I've got my wheels down, pretty good. We are dropping a bit, and as you can see we are slow, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up a bit. Trying to rush now because of the server going down. I'm going to try and get the stream done so it doesn't cut you out halfway through. Alright. Element airspace, Gremlin 1-1. On final. 2 runway 09er. Localizer locked. Alrighty, so we're on speed, we're good. Try and come over a bit left here. Try and get on the center line. So we're a bit low, so we'll just try and hold the altitude just a bit more. So you want 2 red, 2 white on the poppies. Pappies. I keep saying poppies, pappies. And we want to try and land on the threshold, which is the solid squares. Which I think we're going to anyways. We'll just do a bit of flare. Good. And pull up a bit. Use the wings as a speed brake. Good. Speed brake's down. Awesome. Flaps up. Alright. No one got hurt. The flight was good. The stream was okay. Just the track IR was having a little bit of a problem. Probably was a bit low for the initial base, but none other. We still managed to get out of it and didn't crash, so all good and all. Welcome to DCS World, and hope to see you around for more streams in the future. Feeling a bit hot after that, you can open that up and get some fresh air in. I don't know if it's going to be really loud on the stream, but you're welcome. So the F-18 is classed as a study level sim. So everything in the aircraft works, every single weapon system, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, basically you can lock on all that sort of stuff, so everything works. And yeah, you can pretty much do anything military in the air. So basically if you want to go out and bomb ships, fight other planes, dogfight with your friends, everything works, everything's good. We'll be brushing on all of those over time. There is plenty of YouTube videos out there, but hey, from a fresh perspective, might be easier to find as well. But there is other ways of flying this aircraft. There's an arcade set of controls that you can use for arcade flying. If you're more into the sim side of things, you can set up the sim stuff. I use an X56 Rhino and pedal controls. Unfortunately, I don't have my pedals with me at the moment, but I will one day. A little bit overshot, but that's alright. Not that bad. Alright, so we can go ahead and shut down the aircraft ourselves, but I'm just going to do the auto shutdown now, just to give you an idea that you can use auto shutdown and auto starts as well. If you want to start the aircraft but you want to go and get a coffee while you're waiting for the aircraft to start up, you can go ahead and do that. Well, anyways, this is my aircraft, and welcome to DCS. Like I said, I have many other aircraft to show you as well, so yeah. Alright, well, thank you very much guys, and I hope to see you soon. Until next time, peace out.